guys! How are you all doing today? So we are at a different time today, so I'm hoping that more people will be able to show up because of that. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to give just a couple of minutes for more people to join us. Hopefully, YouTube sent out notifications like they're supposed to, even though they haven't been as of late for a lot of people. Sunshine and Sweet Tea, how are you? Kitchen Shenanigans, hello. I was going to say good morning, but it's not morning anymore. This day has flown by. I scheduled the live stream for 1 p.m. today, thinking that would give me plenty of time to do a few things I needed to do this morning. And despite that, it's 1 o'clock and I did not check everything off my list. So I'm going to be having to check things off like a madwoman once we are done chit-chatting today. I was able to go and get my groceries picked up, which is good. And most everything got put away. There's still a few things out. And I was able to do a few other things, but what I was not able to do was jumpstart on the laundry situation. I had a whole plan where I was going to get up early and get myself all set and ready for the day and then immediately start laundry so that I would have plenty of time to get it all done today. And here it is 1 o'clock and I still haven't started. So the best laid plans. How are you all doing today? Were you able to be productive this Sunday morning, or did you have a lazy Sunday? I'd like to hear from you. Let me know. I have got the whole family here, by the way, so if you hear a bunch of noise in the background, it's the fam. My husband's getting ready to go out and run a few errands with his mom, so he's kind of getting ready, and I've got both the boys here, though they are locked away in their rooms. Typical teenagers, you know. But, oh, Amy, you had a lazy Sunday. That's awesome. Kitchen Shenanigans. I'm sorry, I don't know your first name, but I love that username. Filming 2 videos at once today, a bit confusing, but we are making it work. Yeah, I have definitely been there. I am known to start producing videos and have 2 or 3 kind of halfway finished and going in and putting finishing touches on things. And it definitely can be confusing. I usually try to use 2 different SD cards so that I can keep my videos separate. Doesn't always work out that way. Your name is Shannon. I will try really hard to remember that, Shannon. I am terrible with names, though, so I apologize if I forget. Hey, from Mexico. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining me today. So I thought we would try out a different time, still on a Sunday. I want to try to have these live streams be accessible to everyone and anyone that wants to join in. Having them at the same time on the same day every week excludes a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people that spend Sunday mornings in church, or they have other things that they have to do. I thought about doing a live stream like during the week, but I know that that's hard because a lot of people work full time, and so I couldn't really do it like on a Tuesday morning or something. That is when my house tends to be the quietest and it would be easiest for me, but obviously not going to be the case for everyone. I know a lot of people work full time, so maybe I could try doing a live stream on like a weeknight. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Janice says hi. We are heading to a barn this afternoon because my daughter is an aspiring equestrian, and barns here have finally reopened, so we are going to meet some horses for possible part boarding. That sounds like so much fun. I have always wanted to ride a horse. Never done that before, but that's awesome. It's nice to hear that the barns are opening up so that she can have that opportunity. Good afternoon, Erin. Okay. You say it's a serious question and you're not a troll, but that's definitely an interesting question. I don't have a pet tiger. Okay. Good afternoon, beautiful ladies. Hi, Chrissy. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fab Sunday. No pet tigers. I have 2 cats. That's as close as it gets. Good morning, Pamela. So what time live stream works best for you guys? Like, if you could schedule the perfect time to join in a live stream with me, what would that time be? Pick a day, pick a time, let me know. I don't mind doing it Sunday mornings. It works out fine for me, but I know that, like I said, it excludes a lot of people that can't be here on Sundays. Maybe I could do live streams more than once a week so that I can include more people. I don't know. I just want to hear what you guys think. We're going to another barn tomorrow for the same thing, trying to find a horse that is a good fit. I just started taco soup in the crock pot this morning. Janice, that sounds delicious. We, for dinner tonight, are supposed to be having shrimp Alfredo. It was supposed to be our Valentine's Day meal, and then we changed things up at the last minute. So we still have all the ingredients for that. But when I went and picked up my groceries today, I forgot I had ordered one of those take and bake pizzas from Walmart. So we might once again change the menu and push that pasta again and have pizza tonight. We'll have to see. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Every day works for you. Okay. Sunday works except at 4:30 in the afternoon. Okay, Amy, thanks for letting me know. I'm here anytime, so all works for me. Okay. Ooh, steak tips. That sounds delicious, Melissa. Been chilling this morning, going to start getting my nails done. I definitely like weekend mornings, but can go with the flow. Thank you, Victoria. We're having stir fry for dinner. That sounds wonderful. Hello, everyone. I'm trying new recipes. Today is crockpot ranch pork chops and potatoes. Sounds great, Patty. I love pork chops, but I don't cook them very often because I'm not great at cooking pork chops and they always dry out. So you'll have to let me know how that recipe works for you. Okay, Erin, good to know. So this time works well for you. Maybe a little bit later on, like early Sunday afternoon, will be the new norm. We'll have to kind of see. I feel like I'm probably overcomplicating this. I'm sure that if I just get on here live, somebody will join in. But I don't know. I like the idea of scheduling a live so that people can kind of rearrange their schedule if they really want to be here. I'm sure there's no one hanging around waiting with bated breath for me to sign on and chit chat, but you know what I mean. Chrissy, you're having carrots for dinner? Good to know. My schedule is all over the place. I work 2 jobs, days and evenings, so it's hard to say. Lately, Sundays have been working well as I've had the last few off. If Sundays 1:30 Eastern would be good, or 1. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. I mean, the great thing about the live streams is I always set them to, remain after I'm live. So you can always watch the replay, but I know it's not the same as joining in and chatting live. Janice says, yesterday I made a lemon poppy seed loaf. That does sound great. Chili con carne, fine fries, beetroot chips, and vodka. Yes. Delicious. You're overcooking and dishes. Are you still doing the Whole 30, Chrissy? Chrissy from the Mom Life here was doing Whole 30 and I have to give her mad props because I could never do it. That much meal prep and planning ahead and cooking. I'm all about like super easy 5-minute meals. Day 19 of Whole30. You are rocking it, Chrissy. Good job. Anyone else use their Christmas mugs all year round? I sure do. Yeah. Excuse me. I love my Christmas mugs. Victoria says, barbecue, I cannot wait. I've missed Southern barbecue. It's not a thing up north. I made a brine on Friday, put the pork roast in, let it sit till last night, rinsed it off, made a rub, and popped that baby in the air fryer. Oh my goodness. Anything in the air fryer is a win in my book. Jesse, I went to the group to find out why you weren't on at 11 a.m. I'm sorry. I should have done a better job of announcing that things were changing. I mentioned it in last week's live, and I tried to post early in my community tab and in the group so that I could let all of my regular viewers know that things had changed. I'm sorry if that messed up your schedule for today. I really try to announce things. Like, usually I post my videos every weekday, but if I'm not going to have a video, I try to post that on the community tab of my channel, so you can always go there for the latest news. And like I said, in the Facebook group, if you guys haven't joined the Facebook group yet, it's Jwhackers Fans and Friends. I did remember to link it before I started this live stream, so there's a link for it in the description box of the stream if you guys haven't joined and you would like to. I'm going to try and not eat out in March as much as I can. Gonna work on it like you did this month. Patty, that's awesome. I'm actually going to be continuing the no eating out challenge into March. I'm feeling really good about it. We've done a really good job, and I think I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Though I think I am going to have to make some changes to my budget, because one thing I have noticed is that we are buying hundreds of dollars in groceries lately. Between the fact that grocery prices have gone up, plus the fact that we're not eating out, so I'm trying new recipes and trying to have lots of easy things on hand, we are spending a fortune in groceries. This week, I just put away my grocery order. I spent like $230. And you guys know my budget is usually $150. So I'm definitely going to have to figure something out. So stay tuned to my budget videos this week to see what I come up with. You leaving?
Mm-hmm.
All right, darling. Be safe.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
I'm using my flamingo coffee mug, but a Christmas creamer. Ooh, what kind? My favorites are around the holiday season. I just didn't get the community announcement. Oh, you said that because you were sure I wasn't. Okay, I get it. Yes, that's nice that you were waiting. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, but thank you. I have stopped. Love on low carb. I like that username as well. I have stopped eating out since starting keto in September last year. Lost 43 so far and have been saving money on my budget tracking. Congratulations. That's amazing. I hear so many great things about keto. I could never happily give up my carbs, even though Lord knows I could definitely use the help in the weight loss department. But that is so awesome. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Yeah, budget's definitely going to have to go up with the groceries. And I'm also considering setting up sinking funds for things like household items and personal care items. It's something that I've always kind of considered and just put off because I was doing fine with my spending cap and keeping things reeled in. But this week especially, it seemed like all of our household items, or not household items, personal care items, all at once ran out. Like, I had to buy shampoo and conditioner for both of my boys, body wash for both my boys. Like, everybody ran out of deodorant at the same time. A big portion of my grocery spending this week wasn't really groceries. It was all the household items. But that coupled with, all the extra groceries, it was just astronomical this week. So new sinking funds coming up, I think, and I'm definitely going to have to add a bunch of money to them to make up for the spending that I just did, because if you guys don't know, the way that I do my grocery budget is I shop on Sunday, but I actually pay for those groceries with the next week's budget. That's kind of how I build my budget. I start out with my grocery spending and go from there. So I put all of my groceries on my credit card, and then I just pay the credit card when my husband gets paid on Tuesday. So that is like the foundation of my budget. Oh, you're back. What'd you forget?
Oh, it's hard to shop without the list.
Oh, here, I'll help you. Give me just a second, you guys. It's in the front little slip pocket. Nope, give it here. My husband's trying to navigate my purse, and it's not working. There you go. All right. See ya. Sorry about that, you guys. And just catch up on the chat. I still have yet to go in and figure out how to make this font bigger. Every week I say I'm going to do it, and then every week I sit down and I forget. I am always waiting for you and Chrissy to upload or go live. It's Mama's me time. Well, that's so nice. Thank you. I try to post a video every single weekday at 6 p.m. I try really, really hard. It doesn't always happen, but I try. And sometimes even I'll post on a Saturday. I posted a video yesterday for those of you that missed it. It didn't get a lot of views, so I think people just weren't expecting a video to go up because I don't always post on Saturdays. Janice says, between two stores, I spent almost $130 on groceries the other night. Filmed a grocery haul video after. That's awesome. I haven't been filming grocery hauls the last couple of weeks because I've had so many other videos that need to go up. I try not to post more than one video a day, except during Vlogmas. I post a bajillion videos in December, but there just hasn't been room for grocery hauls in my content. I've got so many budget videos coming out. The end of the month and the beginning of the month are really, really budget heavy. So grocery hauls will be back, just probably not till next week or maybe even the week after. Ooh, peppermint mocha creamer is my absolute favorite. That and pumpkin spice. But I think peppermint mocha is like number one with a bullet. Yum. I didn't lose until I started the keto. I had cut out eating out and it didn't do anything at all. Interesting. Patty says, yes, I was thinking there probably will be a change in the grocery budget too. I'm going to use my Instapot and Crock-Pot a lot with super simple ingredients off Pinterest. You will have to share some of the recipes that you're making. Patty, if you're not a member of the Facebook group and you use Facebook, I would love it if you would join and share whatever recipes that you use that work out well, because I love trying new recipes, but I hate searching for them and finding them myself. I like to get someone that I know, like, their stamp of approval on a recipe before I make it, because there's been a lot of times where I have chosen recipes randomly to make and they turned out terrible. And I'm like, why did no one warn me that this was going to be terrible? So you guys definitely, especially like Instapot recipes and air fryer recipes, love, love, love. Share them all with me. Chrissy says, great idea, just needs some adjusting. Yep, for sure. Melissa says, I lost 60 pounds on keto, then got pregnant and craved everything I hadn't eaten in a year, working hard at it again. That has been my experience with any kind of diet or lifestyle change where I have to cut out something completely. I always do really, really well with cutting it out for a while, and then I go back to it and I binge. So I have always tried to find a healthy balance between like portion control, but not cutting anything out entirely, because I just binge later and it's pointless. Oh my gosh, I am so far behind on the comments, you guys. I'm trying to keep up. I'm sorry if I miss your comment and it's something you want answered. Comment it again and I'll hopefully see it the second time around. I am very behind here. I just had a piece of chocolate a while ago. Chalk Zero is incredible. I've heard that. Hey, love your videos, watching from Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much, Kathleen. Hi, everyone. Jess, you look beautiful. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to say. Sundays are the days that I wash my hair. And so I always blow dry my hair on Sundays. It's like the one day of the week when I really heat style my hair. I try not to. Otherwise, if I wash my hair throughout the week, I'll usually just let it air dry. But Sundays are the days that I like use my Revlon hair drying brush. I can never remember what that thing is called. So I appreciate it. I tried today. That's what I always like to say. Thank you. I've missed you guys. Been busy with my brand new grandson. He turned 3 weeks old yesterday. Oh my gosh, Brooke, congratulations. Janice says, one thing I find hard with filming videos is I have been using my phone and my hands are always naturally shaky. Have been since I was a kid, and it unfortunately shows in the videos sometimes. Janice, have you tried getting a little tabletop tripod where you could set your phone up so that you don't have to hold it? That might be a good option in terms of the shaky hands, because I had that problem too with my my little vlog camera, but I find a little handheld or tabletop tripod really helps with that. Victoria says she's going to put the brine and roast rub in the group. Thank you. I'm excited to check that recipe out. My husband is all about brines and rubs. He has his wood pellet grill outside that he uses all year round. Even when there's 8 inches of snow on the ground, he's out there grilling. So he's always looking for new recipes like that. So I'm going to tell him that. Sorry, I'm laughing at Chrissy, her wand comment. I'll tell him about that and he'll be super excited. I love the Revlon brush wand blow dryer. Yes, it's awesome. It gets super hot though. That's maybe my one complaint, is that it's almost too hot, which is why I only try to use it like once a week, and sometimes I'll even skip a week because I don't want to damage my hair. But I really, really love it. It's the Revlon One Step hair dryer brush, I think is what it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about. I discovered with keto that I can't have gluten. I won't have that anymore. Getting sick with it makes it easier to avoid. That's true. Sunday is your wash day also. I love having all of my laundry done to start the week. Like, I do a couple of loads of laundry throughout the week as well, because we can't go a full week. We don't have enough towels and things. Like, my kids use 3 towels every time they shower. It's just something that I've grown to accept. So I do have to do a couple of loads throughout the week, but Sunday is like my big laundry day. Oh no, have to run. Baby just woke up. All right, Melissa, bye. Thanks for joining us. Victoria says, I want a smoker so bad. My husband loves his. I got it for him for Father's Day last year, I think. It's Pit Boss wood pellet smoker. He adores it. Hello, Tanisha. How are you, honey? I hope you're having a great day. Chrissy says, it does get hot for sure. I've used it twice. Girl, you've had that thing all this time. You've only used it twice. It's awesome, though, isn't it? I mean, my hair looks so smooth and shiny whenever I use it. I mean, my hair definitely needs a cut. The ends are looking rough. But I feel like my hair looks healthier when I use that thing. Jana says, I actually have a camcorder and a tripod, but I need to free up room on the camcorder. I hesitate to move videos from the camcorder to the computer because the PC is on its last legs. Yeah, that makes it tough. I would recommend just going on Amazon and buying a cheap little phone tripod so that you can continue to film on your phone, but you don't have to worry about the shaky hands. Yeah. That's what I would recommend. Oh, wash day for your hair. Okay. See, this is why I'm not great at these live chats. I have 50,000 thoughts going on in my head. Thanks, Victoria, for letting me know that that's what she meant. I do have a heat protectant. I use a couple of different heat protectants, and I'll be damned if I can remember which ones they are. I know that I have one that's Not Your Mother's Blow Dry Accelerator Spray. The other one is a balm, and I can't remember what it is. If anybody's like super interested, I can look it up and put it in the group. Yeah. I suck with keeping up with the laundry. It's the worst chore. I have found that if I just do it all in one day, I don't get as behind. I was the one who constantly was saying things like, do a load of laundry a day so you stay on top of it. But the problem with that is I would get behind by a day, and then I would have 2 loads to do the next day. And 2 loads is more than one, and on a weeknight when we're busy, I just wouldn't have time. And so I was finding that my laundry was piling up anyway, and I was having to catch up on the weekends. So I just embraced it, and now I just do my laundry on Sunday, and it works out. Janice says, I'm fighting the urge to start a load of laundry now, waiting until after the barn so I can wash my daughter's breeches. Does it not have a heat setting? Victoria, it does have a heat setting, but I find that both the low and the high setting, I don't know if it's actually a heat setting or if that's just like the air that comes out of it, but it's hot. No matter what setting I put it on, it's hot. I think it has a cool setting. I haven't tried that, but that would take absolutely forever to blow dry my hair, so. My husband does the grocery shopping and laundry. He folds it. I just got to put it away. That's a pretty sweet deal. Although I have to say that I don't mind doing the laundry and I don't even mind folding it, but putting it away is the worst part for me. Chrissy says, it's fabulous, but girl, how do you see my hair most? That's true. You know, I am constantly pulling my hair back and putting it into a bun or a ponytail. Very, very rarely do I keep it down, especially now that it's gotten so long that I'm like getting it caught in things. I rolled my hair up in my car window today, but I don't know. I love the way it looks when it's down, especially when it's smooth and straight like this. But it does. It gets everywhere. We're pulling hair out of our food, and it's getting caught everywhere. So I don't know. I'm thinking about cutting it. I don't think I want to chop it. I have definitely in years past gone for a big chop whenever it's gotten this long. I think maybe just a trim. Like here? I don't know. What do you guys think? Hey, it actually works out because Sunday is my laundry day too. Okay, see? So that worked out then. Phew. We do no fold method for kids, and me and hubby hang anything that can. Folding and being put away is the worst part. I just can't be still for that long. I don't mind folding because I set up a show or a YouTube video to keep me company, and it gives me an excuse. Not that I need an excuse to watch YouTube or Netflix or something, right? But I feel a little bit less guilty about it if I'm being productive at the same time. So a lot of times I will sit and catch up on my favorite show or YouTube videos that I'm behind on while I fold my laundry. I literally just said to my youngest, Grayson, I have a cajillion things going through my head all the time. I went to say something in response to him, but the thought I had come out instead of the response. Yeah, that happens to me all the time, Victoria. It's like my brain goes faster than my mouth. So, it just is what it is. Angie says, I wash 2 loads of laundry a day. I love washing clothes. What do you love about it, Angie? Is it just having clean clothes, or do you have like a detergent that you love? Anything that could make the laundry experience more pleasant, I'm all about. I love my hair down. It's just a lot of work. Yes, it definitely is. Chrissy, I think your hair is probably a lot thicker than mine. My hair used to be really thick and gorgeous, but over the years, it's definitely thinned out a lot. So you probably have a lot more work to do than I do. Excuse me. There's a frog in my throat. Definitely a trim. Don't chop. Okay, thanks for that. I just have to work up the courage to go into a salon and get it trimmed. Erin says, our washer and dryer are in the basement. We live in an upper unit. I have a bad leg, so the up and down gets to me. Yeah, Erin, that's tough. That definitely makes it hard. Hanan says, I was in the hot tub with my boys relaxing, and I totally forgot about your live. Well, that's okay. You're here now. How was the hot tub? Sounds wonderful. Angie says, I fold my laundry right from the dryer and hang what needs hung and directly put it away. So there's no time to talk yourself out of doing it, right? That's a great tip. Everything is still probably warm. You don't have to worry about wrinkles that way. That's awesome. I'm not that dedicated. We have the wrinkle guard setting on our dryer where it'll turn the dryer on just for a few seconds every so often to keep it from wrinkling. I rely on that more often than I should. Patty says, I do that too, put Netflix on and fold, then I yell out for everyone to come grab their piles to put away. Yeah, I put away my clothes and that's it. Everybody else, see, I do all the laundry in the house. I wash for my boys, even though they're, of course, old enough to do their own laundry. I wash for my husband. I will fold everything, but they got to put it all away. Oh, all right, bye, Chrissy. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It was nice to see you. Erin says, my hair grew so much and I cannot stand it. I like my short hair. My kids call it the may I speak to a manager cut. That's funny. I am drinking this Tazo green tea. I don't know exactly what it is. It's Zen, maybe? It's the one with spearmint and green tea and lemongrass or something. It is so good. Angie says, I have a large laundry room and it makes it easy. I use Downy April Fresh and Tide. Nothing special. How is the Downy April Fresh scent? I use the, what is it called? The Bliss scent of fabric softener from Downy, and I love it. And I use Persil in my laundry. And I have the Bliss dryer sheets as well. So whether I'm using fabric softener or dryer sheets, I have that scent. I love it. Definitely makes laundry more fun if everything smells wonderful. I'm just happy with my new washer and dryer are now working without glitches. We just got them last month and one of the washer leveling legs broke. Oh no. This past week it was leaking, but then I think we are finally okay. Well, thank goodness, Janice. You've really been going through it, girl. I'm glad you got it all figured out. Victoria says, I don't have a dryer, so everything gets hung up to dry. There really is only folding jammies undies because we have bins for those. That's interesting. That's a great way to do it, especially if you don't have a dryer. I hang a lot of my clothes, but my boys like their clothes folded. They don't like to hang things. 9 times out of 10, you guys, I hand them their pile of clothes. They take the pile of clothes in and they put it on their bed. And then when they go to bed, they take the pile and they move it onto wherever, and they just reach from the pile or they'll throw it in a basket. I gave up a long time ago trying to fight to get them to put things away the way that I wanted things to be put away. I don't go into their bedrooms, so I don't really worry too much about the state of their bedrooms. That's kind of their space. Every once in a while I'll go in there and I'll say, all right, clean your room. But they pretty much do what they want with their bedrooms, and I'm okay with that now. It took me a long time to get there. I spent many, many, many afternoons screaming my head off about the state of the bedrooms and how nothing was tidy and put away, but I let it go, and my life has been so much better since I let it go. Hey, Crystal, how are you, girl? It's good to see you. Angie says, exactly. I hate piled laundry. If the basket in my laundry cabinet is full, I start a load as soon as I wake up, even before my coffee. I used to set up my timer on my washing machine and do a delay start so that my clothes would be completely washed before I even woke up in the morning. And then I would put them into the dryer first thing before coffee, before anything else. And that really worked. When I was on top of my game and I was setting everything up and I was doing a load a day, that worked out great for me. I just haven't been in that place in a while. Janice says, it's been a long 6 weeks. My daughter's grandmother passed January 3rd. I'm so sorry to hear that. We had to replace the washer and dryer. Furnace died a week ago when it was negative 45, no heat for 8 hours. And this week, the tub was clogged. Oh my goodness, Janice. I'm so sorry. I hope that things start looking up for you. I'm waiting on my envelope video to finish rendering and upload. This part takes forever. It sure does. For some reason, you saying that about envelopes just reminded me. You guys, I went to my P.O. box the other day, and there were Christmas cards in there. So I have a couple of Christmas cards that I need to answer. I don't know if they were like super delayed because of everything going on or what. I last checked my P.O. box like the second week in January, and they weren't in there. So they were delivered sometime after that. I don't check my post office box super regularly because I don't get a lot of mail there often. So I just happened to check, and there were 2 Christmas cards in there. So if you sent me a Christmas card and you never got one back from me, I might have it here just now, and I will respond, probably not with a Christmas card because, it's almost spring, but I felt terrible when I saw those in there and realized that there's been somebody out there waiting for a response from me and never got it. So I promise they're coming if you are one of those people that didn't get a card from me, even though you sent me one. I'm so sorry about that. Janice says, I do all the laundry here, but it drives me a little bit nuts that no one remembers to close the hamper lid. Oh my gosh. What drives me nuts is when they throw their clothes next to the hamper instead of in it. And it happens every single week without fail. I think it's maybe a boy thing. I don't know, but it makes me crazy. Angie says, I use April Fresh fabric softener and sheets. I love the smell. Okay. Amy says, I actually got you live on Sundays. I'm usually at church. Hello, my Southeast Michigan neighbor. Hi, neighbor. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do this live a little bit later in the day so that people that can't typically join in could join in. And I'm thinking about maybe making the change permanent because it really works out well for me to have it a little bit later in the day too. And we also talked about the possibility of maybe switching things up and doing one on a weeknight sometime, or maybe doing a couple of lives a week. We'll see, but I'm so glad that you were able to join us today. Just back, the hub's called and interrupted. Well, welcome back. Mail has been so delayed everywhere. Yeah, Patty, I think that had to have been the situation. For all I know, it was delivered the very next day after I checked, and it's been sitting in there for a month, but I feel terrible. So if at any point in time you guys ever send something to my P.O. box, a card or whatever, and and it's not like a surprise or something, send me an email or something and let me know that it's coming so that I will actually check, because I'm terrible about checking. And I love getting cards and stuff from you guys, but I feel awful that, if something shows up and then it's like a month and a half before I see it. Amy says, my cousin from West Virginia said all the cards she sent to Michigan were 2 to 3 weeks late. I too live in Southeast Michigan. Okay, so it's not just me then, but I still feel terrible. I'm still getting mail from late December, early January, important mail, and this is not a P.O. box. Okay, good to know. I mean, I knew that there were some delays, but I didn't realize it was that much of a delay. I'm still getting Christmas cards, and they were postmarked December 8th. And it was at least the second or third week of January before they got here. So nothing like expecting someone, though, to correspond with you via mail and then just never get any sort of response. I feel awful that someone felt that way. Janice says, my daughter says I should do a home sense video because I have a lot of decor items from there. That is a dangerous store for me to go in. Any sort of home decor, home sense, home goods, places like that are like my kryptonite. I can't go into places like that because I cannot leave without spending at least $100. Oh, how's your Weight Watchers journey going? Did I miss your updates? Hoping you're still focused and rocking it. No, I've been horrible. I've been awful. I got back on track at the start of February and was all gung-ho for about a week. And since then, I haven't been tracking. And I don't know why. I don't know why I can't keep the momentum and find the motivation. I don't I don't know why sometimes I'm super motivated and successful and other times I'm not. I've been trying and I just keep failing. But I guess the most important thing is that you keep trying, right? You only fail if you quit for good. At least that's what I tell myself every single day when I start again. I'm really, really great about tracking. First thing in the morning, I'll go in, I'll enter my breakfast, and then that's it. Lunch and dinner, just I don't track. I've been making relatively wise choices, I think, but I haven't been weighing things. I haven't been counting things the way I should, and I haven't been losing weight. I've put on about 3 of the pounds that I lost, and I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take. I have everything in the world telling me I need to lose the weight. I should be able to find the motivation and do it, and I can't. I don't know what it is. I know that Weight Watchers is an amazing program. I know that it works for me, but only if I do what I have to do. And for some reason, I can't seem to stick with it for more than a day or two. I'll do really well for 2 days and be on track. And then the third day, I'm like standing in front of my pantry, binge eating potato chips. And I don't know how to fix it. I don't. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I wish that I could say that I was being super successful. It's just not the case, and I don't want to lie about it. I'd rather be honest. So I think we all go through that phase where we're really demotivated and not able to kind of keep it together, but I really, really want to. And so, I'll start again tomorrow and try again. That's all I can do is to keep trying. And if I have, half the time I'm successful, that's better than nothing. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Amy says, thanks for the truth about Weight Watchers. You can do it. Each day is a new day. Yeah. That's what I keep telling myself. I really hope that I can get it together. Super late, but at least I could say hi. Hi, how are you? It's really great to see you. Oh my gosh, we've been chatting for 47 minutes already, you guys. It's amazing how quickly time flies when you're talking to your friends. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. Victoria says, I signed up in December. I've opened the app once. I don't know. I'm just not sure I like it. Well, see, that's a totally different scenario than what I'm going with. If you don't like the app and you don't like the program for Weight Watchers, that's totally understandable. In my case, I love it and it works great for me, and I still can't find the motivation to stick with it. And it's not like I'm super busy. I have all the time in the world to meal plan and meal prep and do what I have to do, and I'm just not doing it. It's easier just to, like I said, eat potato chips and not do what I know I need to be doing, I guess. Victoria says, I'm the same way. I know I need to lose it. I want to lose it, but I'll still eat a bunch of chocolate the day and always 2 pieces at 2 a.m. I don't know why I wake up like that. I think that weight loss is seriously like one of the hardest things. It's not like getting control of any other scenario in your life. And I've said this before. You can't quit eating cold turkey. You have to eat. You have to nourish your body. And so, especially if you're someone who, like me, has always had a problem with emotional eating and self-control issues, it's just tough. It's tough. Weight loss can be a discouraging struggle at times, for sure. It's nice to have support, though. Yeah. And, I have had so much support from you guys whenever I've shared anything about Weight Watchers on my channel, when I was posting videos about it. I got so much encouragement and so much support, so that's not the issue either. I don't know, why can we not just eat chips and chocolate and still lose weight? I mean, I guess you can if you portion it out, and I guess that's the mistake I make, is that I don't. I don't know. I found with Weight Watchers it caused me to eat too few calories, which in turn would lead to me binging after a couple days. So I just started tracking calories and learning a bit about portions and etc. I have been really successful in the past counting calories as well. Maybe it's just time to change. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with Weight Watchers. I think it's an amazing program that works if you do what you have to do. And obviously, I'm just not doing it. And it's a shame. It's a darn shame. I need to figure my shit out. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's hard. I quit smoking back in 2012 very easily. I can control myself in other areas of life, and it's just the food that gets me every time. It's frustrating. I'm in the same dilemma, Jesse. I decided to get back to weekly weigh-ins and sharing my numbers with a friend that will hopefully push me to be more accountable. Maybe more accountability would help. I don't know. I'm in like the worst health I've ever been in, and I know that losing weight would help with that. I have high blood pressure, I have fatty liver disease, I am nowhere near a healthy weight. I don't know what it's going to take to get me to like wake up and do what I know I have to do. I don't know. It's awful. It's awful feeling like you're out of control. And that's how I feel with the weight loss thing. Like, I feel like I cannot get it under control. I like that the MyFitnessPal app, yeah, I've definitely used MyFitnessPal before, and I do like it. I really got to get back on the right mind frame to lose weight. I haven't found the motivation to get on the treadmill. We just got it late January. I wish that I had some kind of magic word that would help you, because, like I said, I'm definitely in the same boat. Janice says, if some of you all want to buddy up as far as weight loss accountability, I'd be all about that. That would help me too. Accountability and encouragement. Absolutely. I would love that. I'll be honest, I want to quit smoking. Like, I literally hate it at this point, but I'm terrified I'm going to blow up even more when I do. I feel like that's kind of something you have to decide if it's important enough to you. I definitely, when I quit smoking, put on weight. It wasn't as much as I expected. When I quit smoking, I was at a point in my life where I had just lost a bunch of weight, and then I quit smoking, and so I did put some of that weight back on, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. And I did cold turkey. I had a half a pack of cigarettes left, and I just decided I was done, and I put them on the counter, and they sat there, and I never picked them up again. And I had tried dozens of times before that to quit smoking and failed every time. And it was like a light switch went off in my brain, and that was my moment, and I just quit, just like that. And I keep hoping that I'll have that moment with the weight loss too. Like, it's going to take the right light bulb moment. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that easy this time around. I've lost 50 pounds on 3 separate occasions in the last 10 years, and every single time I put it right back. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not something that I'm ever going to be able to do. I don't like thinking like that. I hope that that's not the case, but I don't know. I'm just at a loss. And I've tried so many different diets. I've spoken to a nutritionist. I know what I have to do to lose the weight. It's just a matter of doing it. Let's see. When I do any type of counting, I rebel against myself. Intuitive eating may be a better approach. Maybe just make some small changes like no soda or fried fast foods, more water, etc. Melissa, I've tried that in the past as well. Not really counting anything, just trying to limit myself to smaller portions and making healthier choices. And I just have to find something that is maintainable, something that I can easily maintain for the rest of my life. And I don't know what that something is going to be. Quitting smoking is not easy. Good job. Between that and the budgeting, you are doing a lot of things well. Thank you, Janice. I actually quit smoking back in 2012. So it was quite a while ago, but I'm still darn proud of myself for that, especially considering the fact that my husband is still a smoker. Now, he doesn't smoke in the house. He doesn't smoke in our car, in our vehicle. So that makes it a little bit easier. But during that time when I was quitting smoking, he was actively still smoking, and I was still able to do it. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. It's hard to get the motivation to be motivated. Victoria, that is a genius statement. I think that is the truest thing I've ever heard. Just finding the motivation to get motivated. You're right, it's tough. I was doing so good, and then bam, COVID, quarantine happened, and I gained it all back. I had lost 45 on keto. Oh, Patty. And that's so discouraging to go backwards when you worked so hard. And it's so much easier to put it on than it is to take it off. I think that's a big part of my problem too, is that I know that I have so much weight I need to lose. And I've tried to break it down into smaller goals and to get excited about 5 pounds lost, but 5 pounds lost when you've got over 100 to lose it's like a drop in the bucket, and it's hard not to get into that mindset where, yes, I'm excited about losing 5 pounds, but I'm also discouraged because I still have 100 more to go. I don't know. It's tough. I can't seem to get it. And, I've talked to people who have actively chosen to live a healthier lifestyle and have lost weight and have kept it off. And there doesn't seem to be a secret. It's like you either do it or you don't, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of magic spell or anything that keeps you going. You just have to have the willpower, and apparently I don't. You all should look into Trim Healthy Mama. It works so well for so many people. There's a learning curve, but so much food freedom. Okay, Melissa, I'll look into that. Also, I like your lipstick. Thank you. Erin says, I personally don't use the word diet. It sets me up to fail. I always have eaten small portions. It is just the time of day I eat that screws me up. I'm not hungry till night. Yeah, that's tough. 2012 or not, it was not easy, I'm sure. I grew up with a chain-smoking mom who tried many times to quit and just couldn't. Yeah, it definitely isn't easy. I think it's harder on some people than others. I've been trying to encourage my husband to quit smoking since I quit back in 2012. And smoking for him is like weight loss for me. It's just one of those things that no matter how hard he tries, he can't seem to do it. So losing weight, like all habits, it's all mental, and you have to just do it. Change your thinking and speaking. Take it one day at a time. Victoria says, I just want a damn surgery, so I can't so I can start from scratch. I have said that so many times, but at the same time, I know multiple people in real life who have had the weight loss surgery, and I can tell you that of the, I think it's 5 people that I know that have had the surgery, only 2 of them have been super successful with it. Even with the surgery, you still have to have that mental capacity to keep yourself from, doing the things you're not supposed to do. And so even surgery it's not like a magic pill that's going to make it better. But I definitely know what you mean. I've said that many times. Maybe you can set up a sinking fund where when you weigh in, you put $1 for every pound loss. That's interesting. Somehow build it into my budgeting. That might be something. I know they have that thing, that diet bet thing. I don't really know anything about it. But maybe if I could figure out a way to incorporate it into my budgeting, because that's something that I go hard with and I stay motivated with no matter what. So that's interesting. Sounds like a really good idea. Lisa says, you look fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Lisa. Every week. Yeah, that's right. I hear you, Jessie, but I know you're strong and you totally can do it, just like quitting smoking. Many people can conquer that. You just need to want it so bad that all the temptations won't matter. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have to want it more than I want chocolate cake. And that's tough because I really like chocolate cake. Proud of you for all your accomplishments. You can do it. Thank you so much. 1 pound at a time, 1 day at a time. I think we should add this to our Facebook page as a weekly check-in to keep motivated. Yes, let's do that. I need that, I think. Victoria says, I watch a few YouTubers who follow Trim Healthy Mama. I'll have to take a gander. I have the book Body Love by Kelly LeVeque, but I always fall asleep. If those of us who are in the group want to keep each other accountable and encouraged, that can't hurt. Yes, let's definitely do that. Like once a week or even once a day, just post if you're feeling the struggle. I love the Facebook group for that. It seems like there's always somebody on there ready to help out in any scenario, and I love that. I see that commercial all the time. I don't personally understand how it works. The commercial for what? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Or am I just confused? Probably just confused. Excuse me. Now I have the hiccups. That's going to make for great conversation. Victoria says that I'm screwed because I'll never want anything more than sugars. That's my problem too, is the sweets. I can find ways to curb like a crunchy craving, but I have a sweet tooth like no other. Your girl loves all kinds of sweet cookies and cakes and crap. And it's like I will resist temptation and resist temptation for days upon days upon days. And then once I give in, I go crazy with it. So maybe if I built in something sweet every single day, that would help. But then again, maybe it would just trigger the craving and make me want to continue to eat it. I don't know. Oh, how Trim Healthy Mama works. Oh, the one where you pay money to lose weight. The diet bet? That's the only one I know of. And it's like you get with a group of people and you bet so much money that you'll lose this much weight by a certain time, and then everyone that loses the weight wins the money or something. I don't really know. I'd have to look into it. We did a weight loss challenge bet at work, and I lost 10 pounds doing that. Maybe I'll use that sinking fund idea because money is a great motivation for me. Yeah, me too, for sure. Oh wow, it's 1:05 here my time. I guess I need to go shower and get ready to head to the barn shortly. Okay, Janice, well, good luck at the barn. I hope you guys find something that'll work for you. You guys will definitely, you'll have good luck today. I have a feeling. So let us know in the group how it went. Good luck. Baked apples with cinnamon on them are good for satisfying a sweet tooth. That's a good idea. I used to use unsweetened applesauce a lot for a sweet treat. But I often found that I was missing like the chewing. So maybe baked apples would be a good idea. I definitely need to get back into meal prepping. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. It's been all over the place this whole video, I'm sure. I definitely need to get back, though, into like meal prepping once a week and setting myself up for success, because I know for sure that there have been many a times when I've gone to my fridge and I'm starving, I'm like hangry, and there's nothing prepared. So instead, I'll grab something out of the cabinet like a Pop-Tart or something. And if I had stuff prepared, that would definitely help with that. It's like an apple pie, but with no crust or added sugars. Yeah, definitely. A good idea. Okay, friends. It's already been over an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the chat today. We're going to do next week's live stream on Sunday, and we're going to try again at 1 o'clock because I think this worked out really well for everyone. I'm also going to attempt to do a live stream one night this week. I'm not sure when. It'll likely go up at like 5 p.m. when I would typically upload a video. I'll just pop on here and we'll have like a live Q&A session or something, and we'll see how that works. That sound okay to you guys? Let's see. It's sunny in Michigan for 5 minutes. Yes, Amy. I just told my husband that exact phrase earlier today. We'll have to report back as to how the taco soup turns out too. Yes, please do. I'm that way with chips. I have chips built in every single day and no celery and carrots, so do not taste like Flaming Hot Cheetos. It has to be actual chips. It helps me keep me in check. Good idea. Yeah, if you put that in your little tracker, whatever tracker you use first, and you build your day around that, that might be something I need to do. They have a commercial here in Cleveland where I think it's an app, and you put in how much you want to lose, and they pay up to like $5,000. Wow. Interesting, Erin. Oh God, Pop-Tarts are my weakness. I literally can't buy them because I'll eat the whole box. I'm bad about it too. Oh, it's called the Healthy Wage. I'm going to look into that, Erin. Next Sunday, I will try and join. Okay, good. Sounds awesome. Yes. Bye, all. Going to shower and finish up a couple of videos. All right, see you later. Thank you for the chat. Join in, but next Sunday is my daughter's 21st birthday. Happy birthday. No, we're planning a birthday drive-by for her next Sunday. All right, well, hopefully we can all get together throughout the week in the Facebook group and hopefully in a live sometime this week and definitely next Sunday. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun chatting with you all, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye, friends.